Now there is this thing about whether or not real men eat quiche. That's over. We do. Don't bother me with that. But when did you last have quiche that had country ham in it?
You know, when you said country ham quiche, you got me right there.
I love it.
Got me
We've
with
got
country
a cup
ham.
of chopped up country ham, a half cup of onion, a cup of cheddar cheese.
Now you might have kited that cheese a little bit.
No. It worked out exactly a cup. Though I did put a little extra in the other quiche, and that was 4 tablespoons, or a 1/4 cup, since those are the same thing.
Yep.
Of plain flour. Why in the world do you put plain flour into a quiche? Because everybody knows it's supposed to thicken on the basis of the eggs, and you're not supposed to have to add flour, except
You've done a trick here. You've pulled off something wonderful with this.
And I have done this before, and it works because we're going to do it with buttermilk. This was done to show off all the good stuff you could buy in Tennessee, and that's a cup of buttermilk and 3 eggs.
And you use the fat-free buttermilk.
I do.
You've taken a lot of the fat out of the quiche.
I have, but none of the flavor.
No.
And so all I do is beat those 3 eggs into that buttermilk. And then this is a little different because normally you would put all your goodies into the pie shell and then just pour this over the top. Because of the flour, that's a little risky because you can end up with lumps of flour down in the quiche, and that is not
Lovely.
ideal. No. And so we mix those together. We put them into a pre-made 9-inch deep dish pie shell.
Or you could make your own.
I made my own. I didn't like it, so I stopped doing it because I can go buy this good Food City brand.
And those are great pie crusts.
And they really are great.
Yeah.
And all I'm going to do, put that in there. Now, there's a little bit of a peculiar thing in the baking. I started at 425. I let it cook at that for about 10 minutes. I reduced the oven temperature to 325 and let it cook another 30 to 40 till it's puffed and browned and ready to go. Centerpiece, Food City. Folks, if you're getting ready for Christmas party stuff, now is the time, because already you're getting beautiful, beautiful Christmas arrangements in the floral department of your Food City, wherever it is. I want you to look at this quiche. Is that not a thing of beauty?
I know why you didn't cut a piece to let them see how beautiful the inside is.
Because I'm a coward.
Well, no, you knew I'd be sneaking bites out of it.
Well, I knew that too. But getting the first piece out is always a challenge, and so I didn't do that.
Chicken.
You got it. No, it's country ham. Write and get this recipe. Chef's Recipe, 6450 Paper Mill Drive, Knoxville, Tennessee, 37919, sending a self-addressed stamped envelope, or go to local8now.com.